Hi, this is Devi Priya from 5th SEM BCA. My topic is research aptitude. Now, first, let us learn what is research. Research is a logical and systematic search for new and useful information on a particular topic. Also, research stands for re-meaning and against and search to find. So, research means to find new in the topic that already exists. Now, let us define the research. The process of gathering information for the purpose of initiating, modifying, or terminating a particular investment of a group of investment. Let us see characteristics one by one. Controlled. Research should be done in a such a way as the external factors do not impede the main essence of the research. The second category is rigorous. In a research work, the procedure will be very much relevant, appropriate, and justified, and it always upholds a rigorous standards. And third category is systematic. There will be a logical sequence in the investigation. It is always will be very much objective. Fourth is valid and verifiable. The conclusion is that findings is correct and it can be verified by others. Fifth category is empirical. Any conclusion that is drawn is based upon bare evidence that is collected from a real life experiences or observations. Sixth is critical. The process of investigation must be critical and free from any kind of confusion. Purposive. Research is highly purposive. It deals with a significant problem which demands a solution. Now let us see the types of research aptitude. Fundamental research, applied research, action research, descriptive research, analytical research, and quantitative research. Fundamental research. This is also known as the basic or pure research. This kind of research helps to generate new information in a fundamental fashion. For example, Darwin's theory of evolution. Applied research. Theories developed by fundamental research are further appealed to an actual operational field or population. Applied research is useful because it provides convincing evidence to the usefulness of the basic research or theory. Also, it helps to find a solution for a real life problems and situation. For example, marketing and medical research are one of the applied research. Third is action research. As the name suggests, this kind of research is action oriented. It is undertaken to find an immediate solution to a problem. Sometimes the research or authority itself takes an action. For example, action authority involves testing the purity of water and taking a steps to improve the quality of water. Descriptive research. It is a descriptives of the state of affairs as they are in own right. This means the researchers over the variable. They should describe as it as. Some of the methods are useful for descriptive method as fields, surveys, case studies, and interviews. For example of descriptive research are the qualitative study undertaken to learn about the preference of children to go to school in rural India. Analytical research. This is based on the use of information already available to the research and making analysis using logic and reasoning. This usually an in-depth study. This requires the use of critical thinking and involution. For example, the study connected to find the reasons for the decline of currency value. Next is quantitative research. Quantitative research is concerned with numbers. It is carried out to study the phenomenon that can be expressed in numbers. Now let us learn the research process. Step 1, define research problem. There are two steps. Research problem includes those are related to state of nature, relation between variables. Essentially, two steps are involved to define a research problem. They are understanding the problem thoroughly and rephrasing the same into meaningful terms from a point of view. Step 2, reviewing of literature. Once the problem is defined, a big summary of it should be written down. It is research worker writing of thesis of PhD degree to write a synopsis of topic and submit it to necessary committee or the research board for approval. Step 3, formatting hypothesis. Formulate hypothesis is tentative assumption made in order to draw out and test its logical or empirical consequences. Hypothesis should be very specific and limited to the piece of research in hand because it has to be tested. The role of hypothesis is to guide the researcher by delimiting the area of researches and to keep him on the right track. Step 4. Preparing the research design. The function of research design is to provide for collection of relevant evidence with minimal expenditure of effort, time and money. Research purpose may be grouped into four categories. They are: first, exploration; description; diagnosis; experiment. Step 5. Data collection. Primary data can be collected through by observation, through personal interview, through telephone interview, by mailing of questionnaires, through schedule. Step 5. Data collection. Primary data can be collected through by observation, through person interview, through telephone interview, by mailing or questionnaires. Step 6. Data analysis. The analysis of data queries a number of costly related operations such as establishment of categories. This stage may include coding, editing, and tabulation. Step 6. Interpretation and report research as to prepare the report of what has been done by him. Writing of report includes the preliminary pages, the main text, and the end of matter. Learn the methods of research. First method is pre-empirical research. This type of research is done before making the observations. It includes a conceptual analysis, analyzing the meaning and uses of the concept in research, methods of psychological, linguistic, etc. Second is descriptive method. It is the method describing the phenomena using a behaviors or attitudes as they exist without control or manipulations. Natural observation, choosing a specific behavior and counting its occurrences. Survey research, accessing the incidence and distribution of behavior. Correlation research, determining the relationship between two or more variables. Third research method are experimental method. In this method, establishing cause effects relationship between dependent and independent variables by eliminating alternative hypotheses. It uses the quantitative data underlying model is that work in a linear. Thank you.